Well, here I am in Boulder, Colorado, my launch pad, because I go to El Salvador in 5 days. Whew, what a long winter. Anyway, here in Boulder, pretty bohemian. There's a weed shop on every corner. You can get your shatter and your glass and your flower and this and that. Not so much in El Salvador. They ain't down with the weed game. Not at all. So people ask me, do they smoke weed in El Salvador? And I give a very qualified yes. Yes, they do. But I live in a surf town. They're surfers. Of course they smoke weed. But it's more like smoking weed back in the 80s and 90s in the US. Ducking down and hiding behind things and waiting until the dark of night, Which, there's something to be said for that. It's gotten a little out of hand here. I was at the bus stop the other day. Someone's packing a bowl and blowing it out, and a big cloud hits me, and I smell like weed now. I didn't even smoke weed. What the hell? Even cigarettes are kind of looked down upon in El Salvador. Which it kind of bears out. Driving by bus stops and CD corners. It's a different socioeconomic class that does that there. Whereas there's nothing wrong with it. I don't care. I'm a libertarian. Don't care. Do what you want. But I bought a friend there, maybe a couple of years ago. He's a smoker. Went out, smoking a cigarette, talking to the construction workers. And what he was saying was pretty intelligible, benign, nothing. He was, chopping it up. But the look on their faces, oh man, he might as well have been eating poop out of his head. Their faces scrunched up, head going back. You know the look. Anyway, if you do smoke cigarettes, maybe consider a vape pen, tobacco vape pen, which is legal in El Salvador, if you go down there. Anyway, back to my main point. They ain't cool with the weed game. They ain't cool. Everything I read says 2 to 3 months in prison for mere possession. Manufacture or sale could be up to life. And I've also heard from the locals, nah, it's just a ticket. Okay, so anywhere from a ticket to life in prison. Oh man, not a risk I'm willing to take. Nope. Anecdotally, I can tell you that we had an ex-employee. He got busted by his mom when he was 16. Told the cops he's smoking weed. Took him away, juvenile jail. And the stories he tells you will make your skin crawl. Kids with plastic bags over their head, someone else beats the hell out of them. And he tells it like a vacation getaway. I got PTSD just listening to him, But yeah, fast forward 10 years. He's got his life together. He's got a wife, kids. Everything's cool. But he gets swooped up because El Salvador's making crime illegal. Weird, huh? In this country, we're making crime legal. You can beat up old ladies and steal less than $1,000. It's all cool. Not in El Salvador. Nope. In jail, 9 months. I've written letters trying to get him out, but now he's there, 9 months. Can't get out. That's the way it is. And of course, in my American thinking, that's not fair. And my El Salvadorian girlfriend, no, it's not fair, but that's what it is. No, it's not fair. No, it's not fair. It's just what it is. I guess I'm going to stop asking that question. What's fair? It's not fair. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That's the game. And the rules it will make you play by if you decide to play that game. More than once, I've seen dudes in the El Salvadorian airport hanging out next to the luggage carousel with a soldier right next to him, laughing, trying to tell jokes and be lighthearted. That laughter is haunting because he knows what's coming. We all know what's coming. So in closing, weed ain't cool in El Salvador. Definitely don't bring it with you. Oh, don't bring it with you. Bad idea. If you're that hard up, go find a surfer or a musician or an artist. Those guys are always into it. But even then, you're taking a risk. Just know, I'm a risk taker. Have been my entire life. Sometimes recklessly, sometimes stupidly. But bringing weed to El Salvador, is dumb, really stupid. Less risk if you do it there, buy it there, do it there, but you're still taking a chance. Not worth it, in my book. Not worth it at all. I got too much to lose. I mean, if I go to Saudi Arabia, I'm not going to be holding up a beer stein full of Kolsch, this is worth my life. It ain't worth my life. No way. I don't see myself going to Saudi Arabia. Yeah, maybe. They do pay well. I mean, but if I do, man, guarantee I'll be sober gringo. Sober gringo. 200K to stay sober for a year, no beer? All right. Sounds good. Anyway, be careful. The rules here do not always apply there. The way it is what it is. If you have a problem, don't go. Don't go. Ain't worth it. Anyway, I'll be there, not smoking weed, and surfing, having a good time, doing some projects, and I will reach out again.